Hi everyone, it's Sunday, November 5th, time for another HideNet Week in Review. I'm Vera Dordick. So last week in the U.S. market was pretty much like the previous ones. Producers are struggling to keep levels steady, customers are bidding aggressively lower, and sales are pretty challenging to conclude. Now, by Friday there were plenty of comments circulating about some who had accepted slightly lower prices. However, those reported were still steady. Once again, October 26th were 641,600. That's just 3% less than last week. But overall, that's thanks to a big number for wet blue that was reported. Combined shipments for the week were 602,500, and that's up 6% over last week. Estimated slaughter for the period ending November 4th was just a little lower at 632,000. Turning to Europe, editor Andrea Guolo says things are looking rather bearish. Cows lost value during the week. There really isn't any demand, and tanneries don't want to stock raw materials, and most orders are for almost immediate deliveries. If prices drop, it's still hard to sell. For British sellers, current prices haven't changed, and now people are thinking about December sales. Price prospects are declining, and that's especially true for sizes under 36 kilos. The 36 plus kilo British ox is still selling for 85 cents per kilo in sterling, and in Ireland the price is currently also unchanged at 95 cents in euros. For European bulls, things are not looking so good, and that's because slaughter is starting to ramp up and the market isn't absorbing what's already available. The price for northern German bulls at 40 to 49 kilos has dropped to 95 cents in euros, and South German hide prices are also lower. European cows, they saw prices drop during the week too, and we'll have to see what the next week or so brings to really forecast what's going to happen the rest of the year. In his analysis this week, Andrea dissects the current factors making the market bearish, as well as the various items weighing on tannery margins. From South America, editor Ronald Guiel reports that the average fresh hide price is still stuck at a steady 85 cents per kilo in reals, and the reference price of TR1 is also at a stable level, which is 65 cents. Those prices have been the same for almost 2 months now. In Argentina, sources report that the uncertainty is still going to reign until the presidential runoff election, which is on the 19th of November. In other news from Brazil, the Batista brothers were found not guilty of insider trading, and for Brazilian exhibitors, ANPIC opened up opportunities and created about $5.8 million in business. From elsewhere in Latin America, Argentina's Lanús Industrial Park construction is complete. Chile's retail sales drove the September decline in trade activity that they saw. Paraguay has upped its footwear exports to Brazil by double digits. And in Uruguay, industry groups have expressed concern about the growing monopoly in the meat industry there. That is all we have for this week, and until next week, good night from HideNet.